I'm sure just about every one of my viewers here is just about experience going to a caravan or camping show. Have they lost their appeal? Are they just batshit boring? Rows and rows and rows of caravans and not much else? Well, I've got a chance to be involved in fixing that, and we also want your help, so let's get into it.
Our adventures aren't complete without the help of Conqueror Off-Road, G-Works trays and canopies, and all 4x4 spares.
So this episode, we're going to talk about caravan and camping shows and have they lost the plot. Firstly, they charge you to go in, and then all you get when you get in there are the salesmen trying to tell you that their caravan or camper is the best thing since sliced bread. Your kids are screaming, they're bored. There's just nothing entertaining at that show. You go home disgruntled. You're not sure if you even want to go camping anymore. Is this what's happening? And I feel like we're going down that path, and I'm proud to say that I'm hoping to be part of a greater thing. Great, I don't even know if that's really bad wording. I'm proud to say I'm going to be part of fixing that problem, I think, in 2026. So I've recently just been lucky enough to sit down with the CIV, which is the Caravan Industry of Victoria, and that conversation come about through Conqueror, and we're ambassadors for Conqueror, and that's been really awesome to sit down with those guys and be able to share what I'm sharing now, and what I believe is what's happening and is a massive problem is that these caravan shows are going to lose you guys, which is super important because without you guys, there is no show. So hats off to the CIV. We sat down, had quite a frank meeting. We viewed our opinion on what should be done and how we can fix it. And we're only a very small piece. And when I say us, I mean we are invited to do another demonstration early in the year next year at the biggest caravan show in the country, I think. It's definitely it's the super show in Melbourne anyway. We have done that one 2 or 3 years ago, and to a degree we had some success there. Towing a camper with a 4x4 around such a small space and trying to make it entertaining is no small feat, and there's been plenty of people try to do it, and I haven't seen it be nailed yet. And look, we're always thinking about ways to improve that. So the last time me and James went down and did it, we did a bogging. We got the 4-drive bogged, the camper in tow at 40 psi. We let the tyres down, we used the winch, we used the Max Tracks, and really recovered that vehicle live in front of an audience. The problem we had, there was no audience. One of the problems at the last show was it was tucked away, no one really knew about it. So the CIV are addressing that. Hats off to those guys. But what we really want to hear from you guys, and I'm asking for your help, is what would you like to see in a 4x4 demonstration at a caravan and camping show? And not only the 4x4 demonstration, but any kind of ways that we can give back to you guys. I'm happy to be part of that. Like, I don't have to pay for any of this. Put all your ideas in the comments below. We did have some ideas that we have spoken to the CIV about. One of those being, whilst that 4-wheel drive track is there for 4-wheel drive demonstrations, I have seen in years go by where, we'll do a demonstration, there might be 1 or 2 others. So out of an 8-hour day, there might be something happening on that track for sort of 3 hours, which doesn't really utilise what a cool space that is. One way we've thought to really fix that is bring down a heap of RC cars and not do a demonstration, but give the controllers to the mums, the dads, and more importantly, the kids to play with, to bash up, to get the imagination going. And the passion of 4-wheel drive and camping starts at that young age. And we don't want to lose what that's all about. And what it is about is having fun, first and foremost, I think. You're supposed to be as a family together, enjoying yourself. And if you can come to a caravan camping show that's in the middle of a city and do that, well, that's only going to just spread the word of, what this has all been about to start with. So making the show more interactive is where the RC cars will come into it. And then another idea that was getting thrown around was, some cooking demonstrations, and not just any cooking, but cooking on induction cooktops. The electrified caravan and gasless caravan has been such a big thing in 2025. It's only going to get more popular in 2026. So let's cook some nice food. Let's get someone that knows how to cook really well and give this food away, right? Like, the whole point of what I want to do is be able to give something back to you guys. So I'm going to hassle as many people as I can, see if we can get some free things to give away, have some competitions, and make the show more interactive. So look, I'm only one person, and this video is got to be more about just that presentation. What else would you guys like to see at these caravan and camping shows that is more interactive rather than just a static stand with a caravan on it? What other ideas and what would you like to see at a caravan and camping show, to the point where you go to the show because it was a show and it was a good time, rather than just... Caravan camping shows have always been about, if you want to go and buy a new caravan and camper, you just go to a show. I think that's got to be nearly secondary. They call it a show. If it was just about buying a caravan and camper, it'd be a pop-up shop. So it really does need to be a show. So what are some other ideas that you would like to see at these caravan and camping shows? Because I need your help. Anything I can add to my presentation. We're not going to go out there and roll a camper. I have actually thought about that. They probably won't let me do that. So, but the more exciting we can make that demonstration, we also do want to offer, some experience that we have. I love talking caravan and camping. So, without making that boring, it's very important that you go to these shows and learn something. If you're a bit green to the industry, don't buy the wrong camper or caravan for the car you have, or vice versa, or buy something that you just don't need or is well under capable of what you do need. So obviously any sort of instructional, educational part of a show I think is really important. Just needs to be done in an entertaining way, which is the trick. So be brutal, rip in, get into the comments down below, tell us what you think, and I'm going to be hopefully being able to be a part of fixing that. And again, hats off to the CIV to sit down and have this meeting and let me put this video out. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's make 2026 shows so much more entertaining for everyone. I actually enjoy going to them. It's great talking to all you guys, have some fantastic conversations, and talk caravan and camping, which is what I do for a living essentially. So anyway, that's it. So don't forget, you do only live once. Get out there and enjoy it, and I'll see you at one of the shows in 2026.